So this is going to sound a little crazy, but just hear me out because I am an intuitive. And as an empath, I can feel my environment. I'm very deeply connected to all living things and energy in my environment. So as an empath, I know what feels right in my environment. I know I can just sense shifts, abnormal shifts in the energy around me and in the environment, especially when it comes to nature. And last week I felt the strongest shift yet in the environment, in the atmosphere. The last one I felt was in 2015, and that is when I recently discovered that that's actually when the polar ice caps started to melt increasingly faster. So that was kind of redundant, increasingly faster. That was when a significant amount of Arctic ice had melted and the atmosphere changed. I felt that. I felt that, and it's only been getting worse. It comes in waves, okay? So everything in nature comes in waves. Bacteria, water, humidity, weather, all of that, it all comes in waves, and every wave is stronger and stronger. So the one I felt last week was increasingly stronger. And it felt like there was a lack of renewal. There's a lack of renewal in our atmosphere on a global scale. And I think it's because there's no significant winters anymore. We're having such mild winters. Like the last 3 years, our winters have been so significantly mild. And mild winter only means that there is a drastic temperature fluctuation resulting in thawing. And if you ask me, as somebody who is empathic and knows what's normal in my environment, there shouldn't be any thawing during the winter. I'm sorry, that's just not normal. You can think what you want, but you're not right if you think that thawing during the winter is normal. And it's just been getting worse and worse every year. There's been more thawing. The last 3 years, the thawing has been getting more prevalent during the winter, and I think it's just causing a lack of renewal, because essentially winter brings renewal to the seasons, and there's just a lack of cycles in our atmosphere. So if winter isn't freezing things properly, things are going to get stagnant, and that's exactly what I felt. I didn't felt any sense of renewal. I felt stagnation. I felt humidity and dank energy. I felt like there was no renewal. Things are not freezing properly, and things are not functioning in their normal cycles. So I think that the coronavirus happened just in the nick of time, quite honestly. It gave us an advantage to get out in front of global warming and correct it. Now that the CO2 production has slowed down because everyone's sick, I think we really should be prioritizing on how we can strategize and fix global warming. Because honestly, if we don't fix global warming, sickness is only going to breed more. And nature is weaved in itself, therefore nature is affected by itself. So if one thing happens, it will cause another problem. So we got to fix the main problem, and that's just global warming.